So it is officially 2022. Actually, today is January 1st, 2022. I had some free time and thought that I would check out the Jeep website and see if anything has changed for the 2022 model year. So let's navigate to the website and see what we can find out. The first thing you notice is that you still have an option to select a 2021. I didn't spend any time on the 2021 tab today. I spent plenty of time last year on that site as I considered each and every option on the 392 that I never ended up ordering. So let's navigate down to 392 and see what happens. So here we go. And the first thing we see are the colors available. We still have black available. Obviously my favorite. This is my fourth black Jeep. Total pain in the neck to take care of that paint, but it looks great when it's clean. Granite crystal metallic, really neat color. A lot of metallic in that. Stingray clear coat. I have seen a 392 in person in Stingray. I liked it. Silver Zenith clear coat is the new billet silver. I have not seen that color in person, but I would imagine that it's similar to the billet silver that has gone away. Hydro blue pearl. I have seen Jeeps in person in that color, not a 392. Limited edition Tuscadero pearl coat. Have not seen that color in person, but it's all over social media, so it must be a popular choice. Snazberry. I actually have a friend with a Snazberry Mojave Gladiator. Paint looks really nice in the sunlight. A lot of metallic flake in that. Firecracker red is a color that's been around for some time. I have not seen a 392 in person in that color. And then Sarge Green. Sarge Green Jeeps are all over the place here where I live, but I've not seen a 392 in Sarge Green. The only color that does not cost $295 is white. I have seen a white 392 in person. Looks really nice. I think if you had the windows tinted dark on a white 392, it would look fantastic. And the next section is wheels and tires. So the 392 comes standard with a 17 by 7.5 inch. These are not beadlocks. They are beadlock capable. And then you get the 17 by 8 inch if you move up to the Extreme Recon package. All the tires here are 33s with the exception of the 35s that come with the Extreme Recon. And then you have the option of choosing what top you want to go with. So the cool thing about the 392 is that it comes standard with the painted hard top. I purposely did not get that on my 2019 because I didn't want to have to worry about scratching it when I took the Jeep on the trails. No option for an unpainted hard top with the 392, but it's cool that it comes standard. Now, you have some options here. You could choose the one-touch power top for $2,050. I know that's more expensive on the standard Wrangler. I have no experience with that top, but it definitely looks like a cool option. And the dual top group. It's a no-brainer if you're someone like me who's going to run a soft top in the summer. Do the dual top group from the factory. You're going to spend more if you go aftermarket. A really cool option, though, is the Sunrider flip top here for $895. That's probably made by Best Stop. They've had that Sunrider out for a few years now. And that's really the best of both worlds. If you don't want the hassle of storing the hard top or the soft top, just run with that Sunrider. You get the best of both worlds. You maintain the convenience of easy access to the cargo area. That's my biggest frustration with the soft top, actually, is accessing the cargo area. Hinge gate reinforcement. This really depends on whether you're going to run 35-inch tires or if you're going to go bigger. If you're going to go 37s or 39s, I would not do the Mopar hinge gate reinforcement. You're going to have to go aftermarket. But if you're going to stick with 35s, I would do it. The dual door group, the half doors are super rad. but they're also super expensive at $4,400. I would go aftermarket there myself. The off-road mirrors, it's cool that they're offering these from the factory as an option. That is something new for 2022 I've not seen. Satin black grille, that's personal preference. I think it looks really good on a black Jeep. I don't care for it on other colors. The integrated off-road camera, I would do that for sure now that I have it. I took the Jeep off-road last week at Hollyoaks and I used it multiple times. It was really nice to have. Gorilla Glass, that's new. That was not available when I ordered, or when I was looking to order my 392. If you know anything about Wranglers, cracked windshields are definitely a problem, especially if you live in a state like I live, where they salt the roads nonstop. And I have read on some forums that Gorilla Glass is not all that it's cracked up to be, no pun intended, but it's cool that they offer it as an option. So a few other things to consider here would be the floor mats, which are a good option, obviously. The hardtop headliner, I don't know if I would choose that. I can't tell a big difference having it versus not having it. But the package to talk about is really the Extreme Recon package. And I think this is a great option with a few caveats. If you know you're going to swap the axles out and run 39-inch tires or 40-inch tires, the Extreme Recon package obviously doesn't make any sense. But if you know you're going to stick with 35s, maybe go to 37s, I would get this for sure because it's a value. Now, the max speed calibration doesn't matter to me. Not planning on running my 392 at 110 miles an hour. I would not feel comfortable with the steering that it comes with from the factory. But with all of the other things that you get, I think it's certainly a good option for folks who are looking to stick with a mild build and run 35s or 37s. I think it would be a good choice. So the trailer tow package, again, no-brainer for $350, even if you don't plan on towing with the Jeep. It's worth it just to have the capability. And the tow rating is 3,500 pounds, like it is on the standard JLU. It has nothing to do with the capability of the engine, obviously. The limiting factor there is the wheelbase and the suspension. The transmission is the heavy-duty 8-speed, and I got to tell you, I'm a guy who's always preferred manual transmissions, but the 8-speed that I had in the 2019 with the 3.6 was fantastic, and the 8-speed that's in the 392, and I also think, yeah, it actually says it here, that it also is the transmission that comes with the diesel, is just as good. So really solid transmission. Okay, so let's go to the top here, build a 392 and see what our price is. We need to choose a color. And for me, the color is going to have to be black. So let's add the $295. We're not going to do anything with wheels and tires because we know we're going to add the Extreme Recon package. Definitely going to go dual top. That's the way to go for me. I love having the soft top in the summer. Summers here in Michigan are beautiful. No need to add the hinge gate reinforcement. Definitely not going to do the half doors, but let's add the mirrors, the satin black grille. The off-road camera is a must. No need for decals, in my opinion. Definitely want to do the Gorilla Glass. Let's add that. Nothing to do on the interior. I don't need the tie downs. I'm not going to fold down the windshield. Definitely want to add the floor mats. The hard top headliner. I know I said I probably wouldn't choose it, but at this point, it's $500. Add it. Don't need the trail rail system. Let's add that Extreme Recon package. Add the tow package, and then let's find out what our grand total is. So our grand total after all of those options is $84,390. Oh my Lord, look at that Wrangler with those bronze wheels. That looks absolutely fantastic. Sign me up. That is one beautiful looking rig. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the exercise. Stay tuned for more. We have some mod videos coming, and we're going to have our initial off-road impressions of the 392. We did a quick shakedown run earlier this week at Hollyoaks Off-Road Park on the east side of the state, and excited to tell you about our first experience there. Take care.